Hi guys, welcome back to the show. In this video I'm going to be talking to you all about the big news in the Football League, come from the Championship, League 1 and League 2. But first of all, I want to start off with the biggest news of all, is that Casilla, the Leeds United goalkeeper, has been banned for 8 games and fined £60,000 for racial abuse. Now, he racial abused Jonathan Leko, as the striker of Charlton Athletic, but he denies the case. It's very shocking to hear this news because Casilla is arguably the best goalkeeper in the league. He obviously came from Real Madrid in January last year and has been a tremendous fan favourite in Leeds. It's a very big shock to the Football League and also to football fans because he is a fan favourite. Leeds have got a very good chant about him. He is very loved. He does deny the accusation, but he is being told he has to face an one-to-one education session about racial abuse. Casilla's suspension didn't seem to bother Leeds United this weekend, as they happened to be Hull City 4-0 away from home, pushing them closer to West Brom at the top of the table and broadening the gap with Fulham to 5 points. Now, Tyler Roberts was the star of the show. He scored 2 goals. I think Luke Ayling scored one and Pablo Hernandez, so it was a very good performance by the Leeds United team. I mean, Marcelo Bielsa also gave a Football League debut to Illan Meslier, who's on loan from Lorient, and he kept a clean sheet and was very, very good. He's only 19 years old, so he could be a very good star for the future. The title race also took a dramatic turn at the weekend, with West Brom losing 1-0 at home to Wigan. If you didn't know, Wigan are struggling this season. They come up from League 1 only a couple of seasons ago and have been struggling really since. They haven't been outside of the relegation zone in 3 months, so this victory takes them outside for the first time in all that time, which is a very good achievement for themselves. And with 12 or so games left, it could still be possible to stay up. However, for West Brom, they are now only 2 points ahead of Leeds, which isn't as safe as they were a few months ago. They definitely haven't been having results go their way recently, and I still think Leeds could catch them up and take the top spot by the end of the season. Now, some big news in League 1 is that there is now, for one particular club, a new leading goal scorer in the Football League. Yes, that's right, Akinfenwa, the Beast, has now become Wycombe Wanderers' leading goal scorer in Football League. So, he has now scored his 54th goal, passing Nathan Tyson to take the top spot for the Wanderers. And for the Adams Park outfit, this is a huge, huge result. They are also looking for a bit of promotion this season. Akinfenwa is a strange signing for them a few years ago. He signed from Wimbledon when he wasn't getting enough games and they basically wanted to get rid of him. That was when he was about 34 years old. He's now 37 going on 38 and he's now still scoring an awful lot of goals. He could definitely go on for a lot longer and he's obviously showing that he can still do it at a high level. So congratulations to him and congratulations to Wycombe Wanderers on the terrific achievement. Now in the title race for League 1 there's been massive changes. Coventry City beat Sunderland 1-0 to take the top spot of the league. Now these two promotion rivals both looking to take the top spot, obviously both looking to get promoted into the Championship. This is something particularly Sunderland will want to do because if you remember, they were relegated from the Premier League in 2017 and then went straight back down to League 1 after just a season in the Championship, and they've been very much struggling since. They find good form. So for them to get promoted would be a huge achievement, but obviously Coventry are taking the top spot. However, this season there has been 7 different teams take the top spot in League 1, so it could even more change towards the end of the season. Rotherham are close to the top, Portsmouth close to the top, and Wycombe, like we stated, who are looking to get promoted as well. So it's a very tight league this year, and it could be anybody's game still. Now in League 2, Newport County manager Michael Flynn has admitted he's fighting to keep his job after a series of terrible results in the league. This weekend, his team lost 5-0 to Oldham Athletic on the back of an embarrassing 4-2 loss to Grimsby Town. Now, as you may know, Michael Flynn's Newport County have, in recent years, been idolised as giant killers. They have faced teams such as Leicester City, Manchester City, Tottenham, Leeds, Middlesbrough in the FA Cups and given them a good game, in fact beating the majority. So it's strange to think that they can beat these sort of teams and play well against these sort of teams, but can't do it in their own league against arguably terrible opposition. So what's going wrong at Newport County that is becoming so bad? Michael Flynn has been obviously shown in recent years as to being a great manager and his great achievements for the club, but it's all going wrong and the wheels are coming off. For a team that were promotion hopefuls last season getting to the playoff final, they are now bottom half of the table, close to the relegation zone. I think big changes need to be made and he's definitely fighting for his job at the minute. Swindon Town are again having to wait to hold their position at the top of League Two, as the game with Mansfield was postponed after a waterlogged pitch. Swindon Town are currently a point clear of Crewe at the top of the table with a game in hand, so this game is vitally important for them to bridge the gap a little bit more. They've won 3 in their past 5 fixtures, drawing 1 game and losing 1, which isn't a bad result if you're top of the table. Definitely favourites, in my opinion, to get promoted, and definitely my favourites to win the league. This obviously, the postponed game will be rearranged shortly, but against a team like Mansfield, who last season were, with the likes of Tyler Walker, were such a dominant force in League Two, for this season now to be struggling so much and down towards the bottom, like Newport County are, who were actually in the semi-final last season in the playoffs, is worrying to see what's happening to the Football League. But then again, the Football League is such a competitive group of leagues. Anybody can get promoted in any season, anybody could go down. We've seen that with Sunderland getting dropped down through the leagues over the years, and Wolves, but teams are also likely to bounce back. But in my opinion, Swindon Town could do with another result, bridge the gap at the top of the table. A win would definitely put them in my favourites to win the league, and definitely favourites among other football fans as well. Well, thank you guys for watching this video again. Really means a lot to me. Try and get those views up, try and get those likes and subscribes up, and if you've got any advice for me, leave it in the comments below. Thank you very much.